Hello, future engineers, viewers, subscribers, and students. Here is another video in statics, particularly on the topic moment of inertia of built-up sections. And this is intended for slow learners, or in general, slow engineering students. I hope that through this video, I can uplift them or you into a higher level slowly but surely. So for the built-up section, we have two angles shown and a rectangular plate 10 inches by 1/2 inch. Compute IGX and IGY, the moment of inertia, with respect to the centroidal X and centroidal Y axis. And letter B, the moment of inertia with respect to the base if an additional 1 inch by 8 inches plate, rectangular plate, is placed at the bottom as shown. It will be presented as I finish computing IGX and IGY. Now, there is for my audience part so that you can participate and you can uh, test yourself if you have understood this topic or in the preceding slides that I uploaded here in this playlist. So we have here a list of tables of angles. This is not complete, but uh, the angles here are 2 6 by 4 by 1/2. So these are the two angles. Then this additional 10 by 1/2 inch plate. So to solve for IGX, we need to relocate the new centroid. For the angles, barred or YG is equal to 1.98 as shown, and XG from the left leg, barred X, is 0.981. The area is 4.75. So locating this new centroidal axis, let's solve for YG. The area is equal to 2 times area of one angle, 4.75, 6 by 4 by 1/2, plus the area of the plate, which is 10 by 1/2, which is 5 square inches. So 2 times 4.75 plus 10 times 1/2 equals 14.5 square inches. Then by Varignon's theorem, to solve for YG, we have 14.5 times YG equals 2 times 4.75 times 1.98 plus 5 square inches times 5. Half of 10 is 5. So YG is equal to 3.0214 inches. Having located the new centroidal axis, the centroidal y-axis is by symmetry at the geometric center, so there's no need to worry about it. So let's transfer the centroidal moment of inertia of the two angles to this new centroidal x-axis and the new the moment of inertia with respect to the centroidal axis of this 10 by 1/2 inch plate to this new location. So for the two angles, it is 2 times IGX, and IGX is 17.3. Two quantity is 17.3. The area is uh, 2 times, the area is 4.75, and the distance is equal to YG quantity 3.0214 minus 1.98. So the distance between these two parallel axes. So 2 times quantity 70.3 plus 4.75 times quantity YG 3.0214 minus 1.98 quantity square. Then for the rectangular plate, uh, base is 1/2 or 0.5, 10 cube over 12 with respect to the centroid, then plus area 5, distance is 5 minus YG quantity square. So 1/2 10 cube over 12 plus 5 quantity 5 minus 3.0214 square. Using the calculator, IGX is 106.14 inches to the fourth. IGY, on the other hand, we only transfer the centroidal moment of inertia of the angles, but for the rectangular plate, the centroidal y-axis of the entire section coincides with the centroidal y-axis of the rectangular plate. So there's no need to transfer. It is equal to 10 times zero point 0.5 cube over 12. So for the two angles, 2 times 6.22 plus area 4.75, distance quantity 0.981 plus 0.25. This 0.25 here is half of the thickness of the plate, which is 1/2. So 1/2 of 1/2 is 1/4 or 0.25. Take note that this is the centroidal y-axis. The distance from the left edge of the angle is 0.25. So that's why 0.981 plus 0.25, then quantity square. So IGY, then plus for the rectangular plate, 10 times zero point 0.5 cube over 12. 10 times zero point 0.5 cube over 12. So IGY is equal to 26.94 inches to the fourth. Now, for the second part, with respect to the base, with this additional rectangular plate, which is 8 by 1 inch, then we have to compute the moment of inertia with respect to the base. We transfer each angles. We transfer the centroidal moment of inertia of each angle. Then we transfer also the centroidal moment of inertia with respect to x of the plate to this base here. And we add the moment of inertia of this rectangular plate with respect to the base, which is 8 1 cube over 3. Remember, with respect to the base, 8 1 cube over 3. Or you can use transfer formula. The result is still the same. So for the IB, two quantities, IGX of one angle, 17.3, area of one angle, then the distance is 1.98 plus 1 because the thickness here is 1. The distance of the centroidal x-axis of the two angles to this base here is 1.98 plus 1, then quantity square. For this 10 by 1/2 plate, it is 0.5 10 cube over 12. That's moment of inertia with respect to the centroid. The centroid now is at distance 6 inches from the base because its height is 10 divided by 2, 5, then plus thickness of the plate 1. So that makes it 6 distance. So for the rectangular plate, let's transfer the centroidal moment of inertia with respect to x to this base here. So 0.1 10 cube over 12 plus area 5, 6 square. Then for this rectangular plate, 8 times 1 cube over 3 with respect to the base. So I with respect to the base is equal to 343.3 inches to the fourth. The other way, the longer way, but you will learn from this, you can master calculating moment of inertia, is you locate the new centroid of the sections including this 8 by 1 additional rectangular plate, then you locate the new YG prime, then IG prime x, the new moment of inertia with respect to the centroidal x-axis, including this 8 by 1, should be calculated and add that by the area of the new sections, then the new YG prime square. So for your part, I want you to show that with reference the base as reference here, I want you to show that the new centroidal location YG prime with respect to the base is 2.7693 inches. This is your part. And calculate the new centroidal moment of inertia with respect to the new centroidal axis, including this 8 by 1. And show that this centroidal axis plus the area of the entire section, including this 8 area, originally is 14.5 plus 8, so 22.5 times yg square, which is 2 yg prime square, which is 2.7693 square, would be equal to this 343.3 square inches. But as I said, you have to locate the new centroid first. After locating the new centroid, transfer the moment of inertia with respect to the centroidal x-axis of each section to that new location. That's the longer way, but you will learn from that approach. Then verify this answer by using I sub b equals ig prime x plus area, which is again 14.5 plus 8, 22.5 times the square of this distance. You will get that value. So that's it for this video.